The former Kerr McGee site is a Superfund site, and it was brought about by a lawsuit that was actually fought here in the community. At the time, it was the largest settlement in America. It was a $5.5 billion settlement that the DOJ settled with Kerr McGee to come in and clean up these former Kerr McGee sites and actually try to rehab and rehabilitate the communities in which they left blight in. Sites like this, there was about 200 of them around the country. They were placed into a portfolio that's owned by the Greenfield Environmental Trust. And Ms. Cindy Brooks, the CEO of the Greenfield Environmental Trust, and her site, she believed in leaving a lasting impact in the community. Because it'd be one thing to just come in and clean up the dirt, but oftentimes when you see these, and this is called an environmental justice community, where an environmental justice is the inclusion of those that have been impacted, regardless of race, gender, color, or creed. But oftentimes when you go into those communities, they're blighted because of the stigma on the community. The property values has gone down, crime rate has gone up. And so Cindy's philosophy is she wants to not come in and just clean up the dirt, but she wants to build the people's lives in the community. So Cindy Brooks and Pastor Jameson, they talked to me about coming in and being a part of the team to help include the local community.
My name is Keith Sims, and we manage contaminated ground sites. J5 brought us in from the streets of Columbus, from over there off of 14th Avenue where the contamination is. They brought us in and they trained us to do this job.
Any good thing should begin at home, and I believe with all my heart that you should utilize home resources rather than go outside the community.
I think it's really neat. Like, I would honestly prefer people to be coming in from the local area instead of like going far out of the way to pick certain people, where here they can give people a chance to get involved in something really cool.
Two things are happening here. We're not only cleaning up the community and the city, but it also gives us a benefit to give back to the community and keeps the currency flowing right here at home.
Many times when you see these projects, there's some large firm that comes in from another city, another state. They come in, bring all their equipment in, do the cleanup, get out of Dodge, and they take all the money with them. But the trust made a commitment. Cindy Brooks and her team, Ms. Lori Gordon, they made a commitment to this community. And it's taken a lot more time. They've had to be patient, but our main focus is getting it right here, getting it right in Columbus, and making sure that when we leave this community, that the community itself and the people can say, job well done. It's one thing to have the news conferences, one thing to get the press clippings, it's one thing to get the awards and accolades, but it's another thing when the people can say, you know what, they really cared, they involved us, we were included all throughout the process, and we got a chance to participate. And so for us, this is a commitment from Cindy Brooks and her commitment to Pastor Steve Jameson that we was going to make sure that the people in that Memphistown community got a chance to participate in the process. And that's what it's all about. That's what the local inclusion model is about. It's about participation.